Hello everybody, welcome back to Musings by Nikki. This is Nikki. I am back today with just a quick update on some new stuff that I just put into my Etsy shop, and then a Happy Meal package too. Yay! Let's just start. You know what? We'll start. I'm gonna set this over here, and I will show you. I've got several things here. 2 new kits, some rip strips, some labels, and then this, which is like kind of a new thing that I'm trying out. So this kit is a 4-page kit that makes up to make this. So let me show you the kit first. Let me go in a little bit here. So this is the first page, and that's the base of the, it's called a tri, I'm calling it a tri-level tag, because when you fold it up, you get these 3, let me show you. When you open it up, you get these 3 levels. That level, 1, 2, 3 levels. So tri-level, that's where I got it from. So that's the base. And then there are sets of pockets and tags and a belly band, a couple of circles, an envelope, a couple smaller tags, this is a journaling card, and then this is another pocket. And then this is the background page, and that's intended to print on the back of all of these the back side of all of these. So when you cut them out, you'll have this on the front and this on the back. Now, I will show you. This is how I made the kit up. Now, as with any one of these kinds of kits, you can do however you want with them. I've printed mine, so this is on white, right? I've printed mine onto ivory cardstock, and this is how that looks. So a little bit darker, clearly, because it's on ivory cardstock. And this, so when you open it up, this first pocket here has in it this small, so this is one that's glued on to make a pocket, and I made it a side pocket. It has this little guy in there, and then it has these 2 tags, small tags in there. Then this opens up, and there's a larger pocket here, and in there are these 2 kind of rounded off tag things. And then on the back, they have that background printed on them. It's very pretty. So those slide in there. Then here I've made a belly band, and it has this circle medallion on there just as kind of as a decoration, but also to help hold things in. And on there I have this tall tag, and this coin envelope, and there is a journal card that fits perfect inside of that as well. And then, and then the coin envelope is, it's because it's been printed with the back side, it also looks like it's lined. And then I've just gone around and inked mine because I can't help myself. So, if you use the kit to make up this way, the only thing you're left with is this one little piece. You could use this if you decided to make this pocket be a top mount pocket. These the little journal card might fall in there. So this one little piece could fold in half like this and become a tab. And then when you close this, you'd have a tab there as well. So that's the only piece you have left if you make it exactly this way. On the back is the other medallion, and I've used just a piece of crinkled dyed seam binding ribbon, and I just glued it down behind this, and then that comes around front and ties up. So you could use this in all kinds of ways. You know, I'm a huge fan of cutting up kits, using them in different ways. So there you go, there is that. And we also have some new rip strips This first one is dictionary definitions of different botanical things. Like this, right? So it has nature, botanical, flower, leaf, fern, garden, flora, fauna, seed, bloom, and blossom. So, you know, you can rip those off, use them on the sides of paper, use them as parts of collages, you know, rip strips. This is another one. So this starts the new theme of the next several kits. So this one is the ocean rip strips. And it has nautical and seashell and ocean life types of things on some watery backgrounds, some sandy backgrounds. So there's that one. I also have a new set of labels that are called watercolor labels. And they're just different, I was gonna say kind of pastel, but they're not really pastel. They're just, you know, watercolor ocean. They remind me of the ocean. I especially like that one. But yeah, they're really beautiful. They turned out really great. And so there's a page of these as well in my Etsy shop. Oop, this way. Now as well. Then 2 new kits. So the first one is called Ocean Fantasy, and this is a subscriber asked if I would do a type of mermaid kit that had decent mermaids. Let me tell you, this is a bit of a challenge, guys. It's hard to find mermaids that aren't just straight up topless and naked. She had a really good point, and it was a little bit of a challenge and a little bit out of my wheelhouse to, you know, I'll admit this this theme, mermaids and, you know, that kind of thing, is not necessarily my go-to, because it's not, you know, grungy and naturey. So, but it is kind of, right? Anyway, so here is my take on Ocean Fantasy. So there are several mermaids, there's fish and seashells and lots of these really rich, kind of vibrant, and then some faded out and toned down watery backgrounds. And yeah, little touches like little mermaids' tails and things coming around, little pearls. So there's the first page. There are 10 pages total. There's the next page. So some fish, this is some coral, seashells in the background. Here's the next one. This gorgeous lady here coming out of the water, all mermaidy. I fixed her so that she wasn't topless. Then there's just in the background there are nautical things as well. This one has just got lots of layering. Seashell up in the corner there. A little fish down there. Watery teals and corals and sandy colors is what she was kind of looking for. So I've tried my best to do that. Some coral and some watery background. Here are a couple of vintage mermaid images, again with some watery colors and some coral in the background there. Here's another little mermaid down here. It's more of a line drawn one, and some just kind of like scale, you know, hint of that kind of feeling. And some coral and fish, and then again with the watery backgrounds. And here's another mermaid, and some seashells and birds in the back, and a squid, crabs. Here's another page with a little more vibrant blue through it. And then there are 4 pages of ephemera that come with this. So there are 3 large tags and some tickets down here that have just little ocean images on them. Then there are 4 library cards and a couple of mermaid journaling cards, and they have little quotes on them. This one says, "A mermaid is a sea woman who chooses imagination over fear." And this one says, "She would be half a world away, floating in a turquoise sea, dancing in the moonlight." And then there is, there are a couple more tags. This could be a pocket, or you could cut it out to be a journaling card. I kind of fancy cutting the little waves out and making it a pocket. There's a little, I had a spot, so I put a little mermaid there. This is a big pocket, and here are a couple of more. You could use them as tags or tuck spots or journaling cards. You could use them as a variety of things. So that is Ocean Fantasy. And then this last one, as I was working on that Ocean Fantasy, I started kind of throwing some of the graphics that I really liked, but that didn't really fit with that necessarily, into different files, and just kind of pushing them over there thinking, I like this, but I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. And this is what it turned out to be, and I really love this kit. So this one I'm calling Postcards from the Seaside, and it's kind of supposed to just be, you know, like there's a lot of vintage images from like you were on holiday at the seaside, you know, the boardwalk, the beach, you know, old vintage images of men and women in their bathing costumes, you know, that sort of stuff. So there are seabirds and seashells on kind of old beachy themes, and then tucked throughout here there are some vintage postcard images. And this is all layered over, there are like postcards and script and stuff in the background. So there's page one. There are 10 pages and of papers, and then there are 5 pages of ephemera in this kit. So that's one. Here's 2. It's got another postcard down here and a stamp. Seabirds, these are some menus and from a oyster house, and here's a big lobster. That's page 2. Here is page 3. Again, there are postcard images in the background. These gentlemen are looking out at the sea. Here's a kind of a shipwrecked boat, and then some more postcard images down here. Page 4. A couple of seagulls, some more ephemera layered in here, seashells, another postcard. What are we on, page 5? Something like that. Here in the background there's this kind of washed out painting of a ship sailing in like a harbor kind of, and there's a compass rose up here, some seashells, some more postcards layered in the background, another compass down here. I love this page. There are some postcards and postcard images. There's a sea map back here, and then these vintage souvenir cards as well. And they're just these great colors. I love them. Beautiful colors. So there's that. Here is a next page. This one has more postcards. This is like a seashell, a card with different figures of seashells and a bird. This is a page from a children's book at the seaside. And there are some shells and another compass kind of up in the corner there. Here is another page with just some stuff in the background. This more ships in a harbor. Here is another page that is kind of just got this washed out, so it would be great. You could journal right over that. You could collage over this page. And then I believe this is, yeah, the last page of the papers. And this is just a bunch of old postcards, like they're thrown down on a desk with fronts and backs of postcards. And just these lovely images of people in their, you know, out there in their, that guy's laying on the beach with his dog. yeah, crowded beaches, these people in their bathing costumes. That looks really cumbersome to try and be on the beach like that. Anyhow, and then there are 5 pages of ephemera. So here are tags. So there are some larger tags and then a couple of smaller tags. Then this is a page with, since this is called Postcards from the Seaside, these are all some mailing labels that I have just dolled up with some stuff. And then these are some envelopes that you could cut out and use as pockets, as tuck spots, as, you know, ephemera, as journaling cards to tuck inside of things. Here are some postcards. You know, postcards from the seaside. So you could, again, tuck spots, ephemera, journaling cards, pockets. Here are a bunch of quotes. So here are some words, and then here are some wonderful quotes about the ocean from different people, about the sea, about holiday. And it says things like holiday at the seaside, relax, surf and sand, smell the salty air. And then here is some ephemera that I made to try and look vintagey, about things that are a little bit more like these things here, more things like you would see at the boardwalk kind of or something. This is Bobby's Beachfront Snack Shack, and here are all his options listed. This is the Sally Sells Seashells by the Seashore poem right there. You want to hear me say it? Sally sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashell shore. The seashells she sells are seashore shells, of that I'm sure. I remember my dad saying that to us when we were kids. I just thought it was really cute, so I put it on this sandy background. Here is an advertisement for a boat cruise. Here is an advertisement for a $1.19 lobster dinner back in the day. Wouldn't that be nice? And here are some large tickets for different things you can do on the boardwalk as well. And that is the last page of that kit. So guys, those are all new additions to my Etsy shop. They are all live now, so available now. And now, let's check this out. This is from Emily. She is on YouTube. I'm going to be really careful because I can't tell where that, so I'm going to be really careful. She is Ephemera's Treasure. That's her YouTube. Ephemera's. Okay, I don't think I cut anything. I have a feeling, Emily, that you sent me sewing patterns since I was whining about them on my last, oh, there's some other stuff too. Since I was whining about them on my last video. And look, you certainly did, you dear girl. Oh, those are cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these cool envelopes. Aren't those so cute? Ooh, I have a journal I'm working on right now. Y'all. Okay, she says, I was given a bunch of sewing patterns and I heard you needed some. She heard that I needed some because I was whining about that on my video. And so she said she wanted to share. The sheet music is from 1900 and the planner pages are from a 1978 Executive Daily Diary. Pray you're well and enjoying your summer. Hugs, Emily. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a sweetheart. Here is, I'm going to put this, I'm going to link her down below too. But here is her business card, which of course is not going to, like, you're not going to be able to see that at all. But she's Ephemera's, get it, Emily Ephemera? Ephemera's Treasure. And I'll link her below. These, you guys, are stinking cool. You know what's extra cool? That's my birthday, Emily. Did you know that? October 12th. Wait, what year did you say? Ooh, 78. I was born in 76. This is like 2 years away. You almost got my birthday, my actual birthday. These are really cool. Ooh, those will look cool in my, those will look cool in a journal. And then this is some old sheet music. Oof. I love old music. Don't you guys? I think I want to do a music kit for my shop sometime soon. That's really cool. And then a whole bunch of sewing patterns. Woo woo! I had just a little bit, and I was telling her on my, oh my gosh, what's this? Oh, wow. Okay, hold on, about this really cool though, or really quick. She had commented I was whining, of course, and said that I was almost out of pattern paper. And then she said, oh, so you need pattern paper in the comments. And I said, yes. I feel like everybody else is always like, oh, I was at my thrift shop and I found, 300 of them in the, 10 cent, or giving away for free bin. So I bought them all and now I've got enough forever and ever. And I was like, man, here I am in my thrift store all the time looking for the patterns, and apparently like nobody donates them to the thrift stores I go to or something. So Emily, thank you. These are thick. I've got sewing, especially this one, man. I've got sewing paper for a good long while. Thank you, sweetheart. And then these are super cool. They're like really old envelopes, you guys. Oh my gosh, there's something in them. Oh, they're not even open though. I can't tell. I'm trying to look through the light to see what's in there. I can't even tell what's in them, but look at these, you guys. 50th anniversary United States Canada Migratory Bird Treaty. Wow, you guys, these are like really cool. Emily, where the heck did you get these? These are super cool. Look at those, guys. Those are really neat. Then, this is some wallpaper, which I only have my, oh, yeah, that's like a really cool journal cover right there. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to use it for. And then she made me this cute little pocket. Emily, this is very kind, and I'm very blessed by it. Oh, they're biblical. They're like from a biblical book. Sweet. And some trim. And this little like multi-pocket thing here with some textured paper. This is really cute, Emily. Thank you. This was really sweet to get this today. What a blessing. My daughter came. This has been a crazy few days. Was the holiday, the 4th of July, and then we had a really busy weekend with some family in town, and I was running back and forth to the hospital for another family member, and then getting my eldest ready because she just left for 3 weeks at camp this morning. You guys, this is the longest I will have ever been away from my child. But then, and it was also my 11, now 12-year-old's daughter's birthday on Friday, and we took the driver's permit test for my oldest daughter on the same day, and then she wanted to quick get some driving in because I passed it. Whoop whoop, congratulations, Lizzie. She passed it, so she wanted to quick get driving in. So this has been a whirlwind, like 5 days. So today I sat down to list these kits on Etsy, and then as I was kind of in the drudgery of getting all the listings made and everything, Joy came up the steps and she's like, Mom, you've got mail. And I instantly saw that this was from Emily, and I was like, oh, what a sweetheart. This is probably sewing pattern paper, but so much more. What a lovely gift from you, Emily. So thank you so much. I will definitely use this stuff, and I'm excited to look at those patterns and pull them out and yay, start using them. So anyway, guys, I will be back again very soon because I've got part 2 of my Artsology tags kind of set up and ready to go. So that'll be in the next few days here. Also this week will be a new, let me just tease, I'm doing a new collab with a whole bunch of other cool YouTubers. That will be coming on Thursday, I believe. So now things slow down a little bit so I can get some things out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a few minutes today. Thank you, Emily, for the wonderful happy mail. I am so happy and excited and blessed by you guys. So I will see you all again very soon, and have a great morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever it is on this wonderful planet of ours that you live, and I will see you again very soon. God bless. Bye-bye.